Beyonce is in the news again. Yes, yes, yes. This year, you know, I don't know what's happening with Beyonce, but Beyonce is like, you know what? I don't have time for this. Not even the IRS. Yes, she's challenging the IRS. Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you guys are so very welcome. Some of you might be saying, Fumi, we love your dress. Can we see it? Yes, you can. Do you know where I got it? Guess. You'll never guess. At a thrift store. £5. Guys, go to thrift stores, and what I do, I always get them dry cleaned. And I just thought it's a cute little dress. It's got slits here, and I love the color blue because, you know, I got a boy and I got a hubby, so blue for me. Yes. All right, let's get into the episode at hand. So, my darlings, Beyonce said, no, don't try me. Do not try me, IRS. And I kind of sort of believe her in a sense. I really do. Why? I don't even know all the details per se, but we're going to unravel everything here. Beyonce is petitioning the IRS after government claims she owes nearly $2.7 million in taxes. Beyonce is disputing a hefty tax bill that adds up to nearly $2.7 million, the US Weekly can confirm. According to court documents obtained by US on Friday, April 28th, the Formation singer filed a petition earlier this month to challenge the Internal Revenue Service claims that she owes $2.68 million in taxes, 2018-2019. One of the itemized numbers on this bill is 868.766, represented money that Beyonce 41 donated to charity. We are working with the IRS and anticipate that the matter will be resolved very shortly, the Grammy winner's attorney Michael Cohen told US on Friday. Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z are one of the wealthiest power couples in the world and are reported combined net worth of about $3 billion. Despite their excessive earnings, Forbes estimates the Destiny's Child's alum net worth $650 million, while the 99 Problems artist, which would be Jay-Z, who is 53, is the wealthiest rapper in the world at $2.5 billion. The pair are known for their charitable contributions, as we already know, you know. And it goes on to tell you about A, B, and C. Still, Jay added, it should be clearly defined where all the money is being allocated. You can't understand paying so much in taxes and things are not improving. Beyonce, for her part, founded the philanthropic foundation Be Good in 2013. The charity focuses on economic equity by supporting organizations that serve marginalized and underserved communities with educational scholarships, internships that lead to job placement and entrepreneurship, support for business sustainability, according to its official website. Our work helps organizations, institutions, and people work to transform their communities into places of well-being, economy, prosperity, generosity, and justice. As far as I'm concerned, go right ahead, Beyonce. Beyonce has her lawyers, and I cannot imagine them or Beyonce dilly-dallying on her taxes. From what I gather here, I think the IRS is disputing donations that she has given in those 2 years, 2018, 2019, and they're saying that is not a tax write-off. That's what I'm getting. But Beyonce says, yes, it is, because you know what? A, B, C, D, and E was also written off. So you tell me why, then maybe I'll pay. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't think it's the 2.7 million. She was in Dubai just what, couple of months ago, 24 million. And you know that she was taxed over that. You also know that she's got to pay out salaries. So 24 million, she could really go home with 10 in her pocket. No, not even that, Fooms. Because when you have that kind of high tax bracket, 24 million is split all the way down to 12. Then she's got salaries, like I said. Whoosh, maybe she went home with 5. Yeah. I don't think it's the amount like I mentioned. I think it's the principle. I think that she's saying that, you know what, let's go to court over this. And I was hearing all the whispers, oh my God, is that why Beyonce is going on tour? She needs the money. She doesn't have any money. 2.7 million. Beyonce has been doing this for over 20 years. You don't think she got the change? Let me tell you something. I don't mind giving £10. I don't mind giving somebody £10. But if you try to rob me of the £10, then I'm going to ask questions. Why? Because it's the principle. It is the principle. And when somebody is telling you that you're wrong and you know that you're right, you're going to dig in your heels. And it's not a situation where you're not going to pay, but prove otherwise. That's all that I'm looking at. Prove otherwise, that this is not the situation, and I'll be good. While Be Good is in the Ivy Park designer's most well-known charitable endeavor, Beyonce has been giving back for as long as she's been in the spotlight. In 2002, she and longtime bestie and fellow Destiny's Child bandmate Kelly Rowland founded the Knowles Rowland Center for the Youth in their hometown in Houston. 3 years later, the Say My Name singers worked to open the Survivor Foundation to help those in need after Hurricane Katrina. Over the years, Beyonce has also worked with Goodwill Houston Homeless, Phoenix House, and more organizations to help give back to the community. And a lot of the celebrities do that when you're earning that kind of coin. And don't think just because she has parted ways with Ivy Park that she doesn't have money. This is where you get your lawyers in. And when I heard this, I think a couple of years ago, I said, oh, Fumi, you have to make sure that you are covered like this. The relationship she had with Ivy Park, she was covered from the gate. Fumi, what do you mean she was covered? It means that Beyonce was paid regardless of how Ivy Park did. 20 million a year for, I think, 7 years. And when they parted ways, they gave her her cut for the other 2 years, I think, that she was no longer with Ivy Park. She got her coin. It was written there. That was how it was going to play out. I will not lose any which way. You know that saying that anything that happens to one, you don't lose. It is either you profited from it or you got a lesson from it. Either way, I don't lose. Beyonce did not lose. Beyonce has the money. So what? She's getting paid 20 a year just on the side. And then God only knows what she's going to be getting out of her concert. And she's been out here in these beauty, fashion, music streets, acting streets for a minute. As a matter of fact, longer than some of you that are watching. Yeah. So she got the coin. It's never that. It's the principle. And I like the fact that it's kind of public because it lets you guys know. If you, for whatever reason, feel some kind of way about your check, about your salary, about your own taxes, about commissions, about anything regarding money, speak up. Dispute it. You're allowed to dispute it. Don't think, oh, you know what, I'm disputing it. I might have all eyes on me. They might think I'm difficult. Dispute it. Even when you're at a restaurant and they bring about the bill and you feel that the bill is inaccurate, question it. Pay the bill once they have shown you otherwise and tip. But as far as I'm concerned, 110%. Look at. I wouldn't mind paying more taxes if it went to the things that really mattered. If it went to education, to people in poverty, I wouldn't mind. The entrepreneur whose Sean Carter Foundation had awarded nearly $3 million in scholarships to disadvantaged students said at the time. I think most people with a conscience, with some integrity and moral fiber, wouldn't have a problem paying more taxes. What did I just say? So it is what it is, my darlings. Macy Houses in Brooklyn told CNN that he would pay more in taxes if the money went to helping those that were less fortunate. This is Jay-Z in 2011 because he grew up in a low-income household. So he knows how much of a difference money can make. And it is true. And I tell you guys all the time, you know, money makes a difference. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't care about the, you know, the fabulosity. No, not really. Because I was poor for a very long time. And it doesn't leave you in a sense. And so when you have money, you just want to have it because it works for you. It works to pay the bills, to get this done, and that's it. You know, I don't need to be on a yacht. I don't need to have 25 different gold, diamond encrusted watches. I don't. I want to give all of that back out. And so when we had the first meet and greet here in London, everybody walked away a different person. So did I. And that was how I said, Fumi, we're going to have Fumi Nation kids. We're going to have Fumi Nation men. And it's not a situation where you rent out a park for kids. Build parks in neighborhoods for children to play. Because now I know, having Adrian, how important it was to have a place that was safe, that was clean for children to play in. You're fortunate, Fumi, but in clear conscience, what about your other children that you didn't give birth to, but you are a mother? Because you're a mother to all children. And mothers do feel that way when you have your own. You cannot exclude, because these are all his brothers and sisters. This is the next generation. So yes, pay. But if there is a mistake, don't. That's all I gotta say. So guys, don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you guys when? Sooner than later. All of my love. I also, let's get the comment section buzzing. Do you agree? Don't you agree? You guys let me know, because it's all up for conversation and we can agree to disagree. All right, my darlings, I live for you. All right, bye.